Turning to Ukraine, where Russia has escalated its attacks on that country over the past 2 weeks. The Russian military is reporting new strikes in the past 24 hours near a port in Crimea and in a city located near the border with Ukraine. That's the same city Russia says Ukraine struck on Saturday, for which Russian President Vladimir Putin vowed retaliation. Russia's sweeping aerial attacks across Ukraine have continued. In his nightly address yesterday, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said Russia has fired nearly 300 missiles and launched more than 200 drones throughout the country just in the last 3 days. Joining us now is the former president of Ukraine, Petro Poroshenko. Mr. President, thank you for joining us again this morning. What more can you tell us just about the last 3 days in the capital city of Kyiv, in Kharkiv, and other cities across Ukraine that have come under aerial assault from Russia? What does it look like there?
While the whole world celebrating the Christmas and New Year Eve, we Ukrainians spend it in their shelter. And I can tell you from my personal impression, when it was the missiles cannonade near my house, this is exactly like on the front line. And I see with my own eyes the blast of the cruise missile and the blast of the Shahed with the distance maybe 1.5 kilometers from my house. And this is the disaster because only during the yesterday attack and only in Kyiv, we have 31 victims on civilians. And with that situation altogether, if we take the cruise missiles, ballistic missiles, and Shahed drone, since 29 of December, it was 500 attacks throughout Ukraine. And this is just an understanding and reminding how Russia terrorizing the world. And I think that it should start to be a wake-up call for the whole Western countries that we need to act decisively. And we need to call the Security Council. We need to call the Foreign Affairs Council of the European Union. We need to call the Council of NATO Ukraine. And we should demonstrate to Russia that we never accept these type of things. And we have a scenario how to answer on this disastrous attack. But at the same time, Ukraine surprised the world with our ability of our air defense to hit the famous Russia Kinzhal. And I want to use this opportunity to thank you. Thanks for the Patriot missile you delivered to Ukraine. Thanks to the Iris-T, which European and NATO delivered. Thanks to the Gepard, you saving life of Ukrainian, you destroying Russian ability to attack free world and democracy.
Mr. Poroshenko, we're looking at scenes from Ukraine of the death and violence that comes from the skies, from drones, from bombings, from missiles. And yet this remains a ground war, a big ground war between Ukraine and Russia. So my question to you is, Vladimir Putin continues to send hundreds of thousands of young soldiers and old soldiers to their deaths in Ukraine. And the Ukrainians fight fiercely, as they will through the remaining winter months. But at some point, Ukraine's population, compared to Russia's population, is going to leave you with a dwindling supply of age soldiers to recruit and serve. Does this concern you, this population difference in terms of the armies?
Definitely this concerns me. But this is not a mathematics or statistics. Every single week I'm on the front line. Every single week I do my best to deliver the artillery truck, the UAV drone, the different other form for altogether more than 110 million euro, which we do only from my family. And this is the life of all Ukrainians. We're fighting for our own land. We're fighting for our own country. We're fighting for the freedom. We're fighting for democracy. And this is more than about Ukraine. This is about the freedom and democracy on the whole world, because we need to stop Russia. And when Putin sent hundreds of thousands of Russian soldiers, hundreds of thousands of Russia is already staying in Ukraine forever. Altogether, official figures of our general staff is more than 360,000 Russian soldiers, which was liquidated since the 24th of February 2024. And with this situation, we do a miracle. We stop Russian military machine, as they said, second biggest in the world, second biggest nuclear power. And this is because only of the assistance of the partners, because of the armed forces of Ukraine. And I am proud that me, as a president, created the new armed forces of Ukraine since year 2014, which surprised the world. But at the same time, we have enough weapons to stop Putin, and we definitely have not enough weapons to throw Putin away from Ukraine. And for this, we need more modern weapons. And I want to use this opportunity to call to the Congress. Please make decision for military assistance, for the financial assistance for Ukraine as soon as possible. This is the question for survival of our nation. And this is not let Putin to do Ukrainians as hostages for the this type of things. And please let American congressmen and American people do not use Ukraine as a hostages for their internal politics topics. We are on the fight of the whole free world, on the fight of US. Please help us to do your job.
All right. Former President of Ukraine, Petro Poroshenko, thank you very much for being on this morning. Thank you, sir.